years. Anybody ever see or hear of the video game Mario Brothers? Super Mario? The little red mushroom that he grabs? What does it do? It makes him bigger, makes him stronger, makes him throw fireballs. Right? Yep. It comes from the myth of this mushroom, or the legacy of this mushroom of Ganodrome. It's true. It's been a part of their culture for years. And here's something else that you probably don't know. In Asia, I mean, we here in the United States, the land of the free, we've been around as a country for just over 200 years, yeah? Right? China, as a culture, as a country, over 4,000 years, 5,000 years. And China, in the Asian communities, not just in China, but in almost all of Asia, this is how it works in the medical field. You pay the doctor when you are well, and you stop paying the doctor when you get sick. Because if you get sick, he's not doing his job. They are all about prevention. They are all about, Benjamin Franklin said this a long time ago. He said, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. And it's absolutely right. So we sort of have it backwards in our country. We could learn something from that culture where they focus on what they put in their body to keep them healthy. So that when they do get sick, their bodies are fortified and they have the ability to naturally fight it off. So it's kind of interesting that the way that they do things. Yes, question?
Well, that's really what the cure is, though. I mean, we are what we eat.
We are what we eat. You know? And most people don't think that way, especially in America.
How do they
right?
make the fast food stuff?
Yeah. Everybody's more interested in convenience than they are. Now, that is shifting. We're seeing a major shift in health awareness, right? Anybody see this new Carl's Jr. commercial with the girl that's just unbelievably big? You guys know what I'm talking about? She's beautiful. She's just flaunting her sexuality all over the screen, right? There's a scene where she's walking literally naked and they're showing like different things in front of her. And she's talking about this organic burger that they're making now, right? It's all natural.
My goodness.
But that's the trend, is all of these places are now offering healthy alternatives, or what they're coining as healthy. Whether they are or not, who really knows, right? So my point is, GanoExcel is a company that's committed to changing the world through the cup of coffee you have in your hands. Some people ask, well, why do we put it in coffee? You know, why not just do supplements? Well, the problem with supplements is we forget to take them, right? Unless you're into nutrition, right? Dre's into nutrition, so I'm sure he probably takes his supplements. He's a personal trainer. Anybody needs any help with personal fitness?
And he's good. He's good.
Right? He's actually Elvira's personal trainer. He's here tonight to find out more about this product. But he's into fitness, so he takes his supplements. But see, what we have found, and the reason that Mr. Liao put them in products that people use every day, is because we forget to take our vitamins. And what do we do when we forget? Oh, I'll take them tonight. Or I'll take them tomorrow. Right?
And then you throw them away when they expired.
And then you throw them away because they expired because you forgot all about them. But how often do you forget your cup of coffee?
Never.
If you're a coffee drinker, you don't. You don't forget your cup of coffee. And so we put it in these products to give it as an introduction to your body. And so what I want to do is share with you a story of my personal story of how I came. I already shared with you how I found out about this business. I saw the same video that you saw. At the end, the guy who showed it to me said, what did I like best? I said, man, this sounds great. I'm excited. I'm ready to get started. But my wife's not here, and I'm not spending $1,000 without her. So I understood the importance of timing, so I took a position at $50 that day, and the next day I had him come out and share it with my wife. And after my wife saw it, she said, this looks great, honey, for you. That's what she did. And I said, that's fine, as long as I have her blessing, now I can go to work. Right? Because it's a tough thing when you don't have the blessing of your partner in the house to try and do something, right? It just causes all kinds of problems. So I got her blessing. I was smart. I've been married, it'll be 20 years in July, so I'm smart enough to know, what it takes. Yeah, happy wife, happy life. This is true. So, the guy who showed me this business is actually from Kentucky. And so after he enrolled me, he left. He went back to Kentucky. And so I was all by myself. I had experience in this industry, but I didn't know, if you really understand this business, it's about a team. It's about using tools. It's about using systems. It's about using the people around you to help you build your business. It's not about you. Because guess what? Your friends don't listen to you. You try and tell your friends something, they're going to say, you're wrong, I'm going to do it anyway. Right? So they won't hear you. So you have to have help. You have to have support. Well, I didn't have that. So he left. I started using the product. I started drinking the Tongkat Ali. It's my favorite. The Tongkat Ali has 3 very powerful herbs in it. It has ginseng. What does ginseng do? Boost your energy level way up, right? It's also got Ganoderma. What does that do? Ganoderma helps keep everything level in your body. It's a neutralizer. It's a balancing agent. And then it also has Tongkat Ali. What does that do? Well, that one boosts your libido. So you got energy, you got libido. Good, right? Unless you're single, then it's fine. Just kidding. But I started drinking the Tongkat Ali. And I noticed within 2 weeks, I was a smoker. I've been smoking cigarettes for 16 years. Something that I started when I was very young. I figured, I can quit anytime I want, you know? I was too good, I was too cool, I could quit, you know? No, it got me. And I tried many times. I tried the gum, I tried the patch, I tried cold turkey, I tried everything. The furthest I ever got was 3 months. And I worked in retail at the time, which is a very high stress, very high paced occupation. So I would always end up smoking again. 2 weeks into drinking 1 cup of that coffee every day, I noticed that my cigarettes started to taste different. And I didn't know what was going on, but my enroller happened to be a health nut, so he told me, he said, what's happening is the mushroom, Ganoderma, is moving your body from an acidic state to more of an alkaline state. It's changing your physiology. So you said, you're going to notice things like that. I said, okay, that's interesting. Well, I kept smoking my cigarettes, you know. Then, in February of 2011, this was all in November of 2010 is when I found out about GanoExcel. In February of 2011, we got the supplements. Do we have a picture of the supplements? We got the supplements. We got the Ganoderma, which is for the entire body. It's all 6 blend, right? We have the Excellium, which is the same 6, but it's harvested at half of its life cycle. So it's really rich in polysaccharides and other brain food. It's really, really good for your brain and functionality. If people have memory issues, have them try the Excellium. I started taking the Ganoderma, the Excellium, and the Sakano. And I was only taking 1 a day. Recommended dosage, 2 Ganoderma in the morning, 1 at night. Same thing with the Excellium. Sakano, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. That's the recommended dosage on the bottle. Okay? Well, I was a brand new affiliate with GanoExcel. I didn't have a lot of money. So I said, well, I'm at least going to take 1 every day. So I did. I took 1 of each of those every day. Within 1 month, I could not smoke a cigarette without feeling sick. And so for me, it was very natural to quit. Because every time I smoked a cigarette, I felt like garbage. And so it allowed me to quit. And so I haven't been smoking cigarettes now since 2011. And my wife is very happy about that.
You were smoking because it helped mellow you out.
Yes.
So, did you have still a mellow out because of the energy?
Yeah, Gano is, it actually, what I found with Ganoderma is that the best thing I can describe is you just feel good. That's the best way I can describe it. And a lot of times people don't really notice it until they stop using it, right? So as you use it, and then when you stop using it, like I'm 42, I'll be 42 on Friday. Yeah, Friday, I'm gonna be working on my birthday. I'll be 42 on Friday. Once you hit 40, something weird's going on in the body, right? Some of you guys can relate, right? I'm still young. Yeah, I'm still young, but I'll tell you what, there was a time frame here at GanoExcel when we went through a transition and I didn't have my supplements for about 2 months. And believe me, I felt 40. I felt no energy, my back hurt all the time. It was unbelievable. I take these supplements, why? Because they make me feel like I'm 25 again.
Wow, that's gorgeous, brother.
They do. Yeah, they make me feel like I'm 25. Question.
Need a testimony in English?
I always need a testimony in English. Do you have one?
Yes.
Can you keep it under 2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, come on up.
1
Give her a
minute.
hand. What's her name?
1 minute.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Everybody give Sylvia a hand. So instead of just me talking out of here, Sylvia.
Okay, I got diagnosed breast cancer with
Stage four.
terminal stage about a month ago, and I started with chemotherapy, and my doctor didn't let me take ganoderma, but I still did. And no matter it was a stage 4, I'm already about to have remission. Ganoderma has helped me a lot with the chemotherapy effects. It's I feel like nothing. It's totally different. I made the 1 month not to drink ganoderma to see what happened, and that month I felt really bad. Ganoderma, it's really gold in your hands.
Awesome.
That's
Thank
it.
you, Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Woo! So really, the truth is, I could literally parade people up here all day because there are stories in this room, all around this room, because the product works. But the truth is, we all have a special radio station that we listen to called WWIFM, right?
What's
And
in it
that's
for me?
what's in it for me,
Okay, absolutely.
right? Because we can sit up here and we can tell you all the things it's done for us, but until something happens to you or to someone that you love, that's when you'll get passionate about it. And when I first met Dre, he said, I'm here to check this thing out and I'm here to try the product, because if the product works, then I'm going to go share it. And he's absolutely right. That's all we're doing. We're just sharing a product and an opportunity with people. Our job is not to convince people. My job is not to encourage you to enroll just to get you to enroll. That's not what GanoExcel pays me for. What they pay me for is to put together the tools and the systems that you in the field can use to share this with people, and then let them decide what they want to do. Whatever they decide is okay with us. Whether they want to have zero involvement, whether they just want to be a customer, which we said was a number 1, or whether they want to start a business part-time, maybe start working on a plan B, which was a number 2, or if they want to be a serious entrepreneur, which is a number 3. It's totally up to you, okay? We don't pressure you whatsoever. So what I want to do at this point is, that video does a great job of showing you our company. It shows you the industry, it shows you our products, and it talks about the timing of GanoExcel. But what it doesn't really do, and this is on purpose, it doesn't show you the money. It doesn't show you how we actually get paid. Does anybody want to see how you guys actually make money at GanoExcel?
Absolutely.
Excellent. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to have Ray come up here and show you guys the money. Did you want to do the slides, or do you want to do it on the whiteboard? Oh, you're doing it. I've talked enough already. They're tired of hearing
Do
it.
a slideshow.
You want to do a slideshow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull it up for you. So Ray, the reason I'm going to have Ray do this is because Ray is really passionate about what we do in the field. He's really passionate about helping you guys, and he also was an affiliate with GanoExcel prior to moving inside of corporate. And he's a numbers guy. He's a business guy. He understands money more than I do. I'm more of a language person in English, and I'm working on Spanish. For those of you that don't know that, I'm getting pretty good.
Yes, you are.
Y español es mucho mejor.
Muchísimo.
So, with that, please give me a really warm welcome to my partner, my friend, Ray Rodriguez.
Good job, Taylor. He really does a great job of explaining our company and our history and our industry. So, I'll talk a little bit about how we make money. And it really is about keeping it simple. It's about using this product to impact people's lives. I mean, think about this. Sylvia, correct? Who in here thinks that this product impacted her life? Absolutely right, 1000%. How do you think it made her feel? She's probably very happy, grateful. Look at her, she can't stop smiling. How do you think the person who introduced it to her feels?
Good. Just good.
How do you think she feels towards that person? Like, thank you for introducing this to me. Thank you for taking a chance and telling me about something you may not have known too much about. Telling me about something that you believed in, that you thought would help me, not knowing whether or not I would like it or not knowing whether or not it would help me at all. But you took a chance and you introduced it to me, and look what it's done. Thank you. Right? That's what this is all about. Right here. That's what this business is about. Impacting people's lives, giving them opportunity for health as well as for making some money. So Shayla's going to pull up some slides.
Yeah,
He's trying. Technical difficulties. But really what it comes down to now is, what is it that you can use this opportunity to do for your life? Because we've all heard that we control our own destiny. We get out of life what we put into it. And this business is the same way. You get out of this business what you put into it. And you're only going to produce, here's a key phrase, you will only produce as much as you believe.
Right.
If you really, really believe in this product like Sylvia does, then you will produce abundantly. You just got to keep sharing the product and being honest and talking from the heart and sharing your testimony, right? And that's easy. And then the rest, the company will pay you for, because people will start to consume it and people will start to want more. So, you want me to do it on the board?
I think it'd be easier. I'm not finding a version that you like.
Okay. So, part of the slideshow, really, I'm a visual guy too. I like visual. We have pictures that we show. But really, guys, what I'd like to do is I'll cover there's 12 ways that we actually get paid at Gone Himself. We're only going to cover 3 of them, but these are the quickest way to get paid and the simplest. One of the first ways that you can make money here. So we all agree the product's good, right? We all agree the company, Gone Excel, if you know our history, you agree that it's solid, it's been around a long time, we're not going to disappear, we're not like a fly-by-night. We have a great reputation in the world, and we have the best product in the world, very effective. Okay? We all have that belief. So here's how you make money. The first way is what's called retail. Very simple. You buy the product at a wholesale cost, which in our case, most of the boxes are at the $17 rate. Okay, for a box. And then you go out and you promote it to your people that you know, friends, family. And you tell them, look, help me out. I just started a coffee business. This stuff's incredible. I really need someone to tell me what they think about it, how it's helped them. Can you do me a huge favor? Sure. I need you to buy 2 boxes of coffee at $25 each. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Okay, well, I'll buy 1 box then. Right? That's just a little trick. But the point is, you just sell them 1 box. 1 or 2, whatever. You sell it for $25. The difference of that is $8, correct?
Absolutely.
So that's when you profit. Just like that. And real quickly, I'll show you. If you remember, the ESPs came 1, 2, and 3. The ESP1 has roughly 12 boxes of coffee. ESP2 has roughly 24 boxes. I say roughly because they have pills and the supplements and stuff. And then the ESP3 has about 53 boxes of product. So if you just did that at $8 each, what is that? 12 times 8 is what, 96? And then 8 times 24, twice as much, times 2. And then 53 times 8 is a lot, right?
Excellent.
I'm not that good with numbers. He always says I'm 4 numbers. That's a man who's good with numbers.
See,
right
there you go.
424.
Joe, take over.
Point being is, you could potentially make $424 off of your investment of an ESP3, which was, as we all know, was $9.99, but it gave you 53 boxes of coffee. guys, this business is about setting up a game plan. And that's partly what our goal here is, to help you guys create a game plan. You have the belief, you have the product, now you just need to know what to do. Part of what to do is to start where you feel you are comfortable, and then get rid of it. It's a business. Sell your product to people you know, have them try it, and you make your money back, and then some, if you want to say. And then what do you do with the money? You can use it to buy more product, and then do it again with more people. And then what happens? These people that you sell it to, 50, 24, 12, they're going to try it, and then 7 out of 10 of them are going to say, hey, it's pretty good. Most of them are going to call you for it. Hey, I want some more. And those who don't, you call them and say, and you ask them, like, yeah, I liked it. Would you like to buy more? Yeah, absolutely. And then you build your customer base.
Doing the math, breaking it down to your largest package there, 53 boxes of whatever product, times $17 roughly for a box.
Right.
Comes out to be $901.
Right, and that's
So-
the numbers guy.
so-
it comes with capsules, pills, toothpaste, soap, which is not accounted
You're
for.
paying $98 for shipping. Okay, so you're making a lot more in profit than than what you're.
Yeah.
That's
We
just,
like to be conservative.
Yeah, I'm keeping the numbers simple, but you are. And you can actually sell some of the boxes up to $32. And you sell the capsules up to $55. So there's a lot of ways to make money. You could actually even get one box at $17, and how many sachets are in a box?
Black coffee's 30.
In the classic, there's 30. You sell each sachet for $2. That's $60. It costs you $17. There's a ton of ways to make money in this business, right?
Yep.
I used to show this to high school kids
Yep.
in the summertime. They used to want to make. You want to make money? It cost $17. They would give me $17. I'd give them a box of coffee. Tell them to sell each one for $2. Where? Anywhere. Anywhere you want, on the corner, gas station. Gas stations will do well, right? People got to put gas in their car, they got to stand there for a minute.
That's right.
How?
I mean, so many people go to the Starbucks drive-thru, and Starbucks even healthy. I mean,
There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways. If you present it right, people will buy it.
I mean, come on.
So this is the retail. That's the quick cash. Okay? And I can train you guys all day about how to sell the coffee, present it, get people to buy it, and then follow up and get them to buy more. And that's the beautiful part about our product, is we can do that. You can grab someone who's young, who says, I have no money. Young, old, doesn't matter. I have no money. I have no money. That's okay. Let me show you how you can do this with no money. Give them a box. They go out and they sell it, $2 each, or just sell the box itself, and now they have some money. And then, right? So there's a lot of good things you can do retail-wise. The second way is our fast start bonuses. I think you put the slides up. It might be easier. To show you the fast start on this. Sorry. Maybe not. Retail.
Party out there.
Here's the fast start. The fast start works like this, guys. You know those packages we talked about right here, 1, 2, and 3? It costs $9.99 for the ESP3, 53 boxes. You can get rid of that easy. Well, let's just say you started with the ESP3, and I showed you how to sell all your package, all your boxes, and now you got your money back. Now, everybody you sold it to, you go around and tell them who wants more, and you show them the business. And now, let's say one of them decides to buy the ESP3. So, if they buy and eat, let's see, how can I do this? I might have to erase this. Is it alright if I erase this?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry.
It's on the website, right?
Yeah. ESP 1, 2, and 3. And I believe it starts with, I should start from the top down, so I can keep it simple. ESP 3, 2, and 1. For every ESP 3 that someone purchases, you get paid $150. And I'll go more into detail right now. This one is $75 and this one is $25. So here's the deal. It makes sense to buy an ESP package, right? Because you get a lot of product and you need to start your business and you get paid the highest percentage when it comes to the binary, and I'll cover some of that right now in a second. But ESP3 makes sense. You can get rid of it. I show you how. Okay, boom, you bought one. Now you go out and you share this information with someone and they buy one. Company's going to pay you $150 just for them buying that package. You're going to show them how to sell it, right? And then they're going to make their money back with some profit. You get $150. Let's say they buy an ESP2 because that's the position they're in. You get $75. If they buy an ESP1, you get $25. That's for every person that you personally enroll, they call it. You personally tell about the business and they decide to join. Here's the thing. That's level 1. If I showed you how to buy an ESP3 and get rid of it, and then you showed someone how to buy an ESP3 and get rid of it, you get $150. Now let's say they go out and show someone how to buy an ESP3 and get rid of it. Now they get $150, but because you showed them how to do it, the company's going to pay you $20. And then let's say they go and do the same thing, because this business, as you may learn, is all about duplication. Keeping it very simple and just showing someone the path to the treasure. $20. $20, and on the 5th level, it goes to $40. The company does that because it encourages you to keep working with people, even though you may not be being coachable. You may not be your personal enrollment. You may be someone in your, in your team's downline, but that's okay. You still have a vested interest on their growth. So this is you. This is what you get as your team grows. Most companies don't go past the 2nd level. We go down 5 generations. Okay. If they buy an ESP2, this is $10, and then this is $5, and then this goes to 20 and 10. So that you can make cash in between, right? We don't have to get into all the details. But this is where it's at. You can start here and move your way up, and you eventually cap. The ESP3 is the highest level you need to get to, and then you qualify for the highest bonus. Okay, this is what's called Fast Start. Yes.
ESP 1 and 2, how much are they each?
$199.
This is $495, and this is $195. So 200, 500, 1,000. Just keep the numbers simple.
You're like roughly anywhere between 12 and 15% fast start bonus on that.
On top of
what you're gonna make.
On top of
The
the retail that you could potentially make, and then on top of what's called the binary. Because now let's go back to the ESP 3, 2, and 1. We are binary, right? It's kind of set up here. But our company is set up on a binary commission plan. That just means 2 sides. So the 3rd way that you can make money in our comp plan is when someone purchases an ESP3 in your group, that ESP3 costs how much? $995, $1,000 roughly. Well, the company, if you remember, they split the commission, the volume, so that's 500 in what's called group volume or points. This one would be 250, and this would be 100. And I'm sorry, I have terrible writing. That's why we have slides. But these are the points that you would get for that package. Right? Does that make sense? So here's how it works. This is you. Then you bought an ESP3. And then you went out and you sold your packages, and you got your first person to buy an ESP3 and this person to buy an ESP3, because you only need 2 people. That's it. After 2 enrollments, you could continue to build a business, not have to personally enroll anyone else. That's not going to happen But it's just how simple this business is. You really only need two. One on the left, one on the right. If they buy the ESP3, again, you get 500 points, correct? Well, let's say that they go out and they do the same thing and they show someone how to buy an ESP3 and get rid of it, because you can show anyone how to buy it. It's how to get rid of it is the key. But we all agree it's pretty simple.
Coffee breaks.
So let's just say, in this scenario, that you went out and you personally enrolled these two people who bought ESP3s, and then they enrolled. You don't even have to personally enroll these. The volume all goes under your in your business, because from you sprouted these, correct? So point being is, here you got 1,500 in volume, and you have 1,000. Okay, the company, every week, we get paid weekly here. The company does checks weekly for the binary. The company will pay you anywhere from 10% all the way up to 17%. The average is 15, because that's usually where you'll fall in when you start to build a team. You can start off as high as 17 with the ESP3, and then you drop down to 10, or you can move your way back up. So we go off of 15%, let's just say. Company is going to pay you basically the lesser of the two sides. We used to call it you have your bank and your ATM, right? You know, you can't go to the ATM and pull out more money than you have in the bank. You can only pull out what you have. So in this case, the bank has this much, but your ATM only has this much. So you're going to get paid the 15% of the lesser of the two, I'm sorry, right? And that's what, $150?
Yeah.
And here they minus the 1,000 because you deducted that, and you're still left over with 500. And like the old singular plan, we roll it over. And that's one of the better benefits of our company is at the end of the month, you don't lose any volume that wasn't cashed out on. Most companies they'll after a certain period, you lose that. And sometimes you have to get to a certain point just to keep it. So if it takes you a month, 2 weeks, or whatever, your volume stays there and it just compounds. So the next week, next time these people order that 500 plus any new for the week minus anything you build here. Is that making sense? Binary. It's a little, in the beginning, it's a little bit tricky to get, but it's really all a matter of what you sell. Company's going to pay you, allow you, I should say, to make money retail. They're going to pay you a bonus if someone purchases a package, and they're going to also pay you volume on that package. So for the same exact work that it took you to get someone to buy an ESP3, you're going to get paid the $150. You're going to also get paid the bonus here. So same work. You're not doing anything different, right?
Right.
That's the binary. There it is.
How about if you just say every time $100 comes up each side, the company cuts you a percentage check?
You can present it any way possible, but here's the thing: if you don't get someone to believe in this opportunity, it doesn't matter how much money you show them, they're not going to get any of it.
Well, yeah, because it's all about showing them money.
So, on top of this, everybody that your team brings in, anything that they start to enroll or sell, because you're basically building a team of salespeople. When they go out and sell coffee to people, all of that gets in your business, and you get credit for it. So it's really an awesome comp plan when you compare it to others, and very lucrative, right? And Shayla, are you pulling up something else?
I was just going to see if I can find that slideshow for you, but I'm not being successful.
So, any questions on that? It's really a matter of just presenting the opportunity and then getting them to buy where they feel comfortable, and then helping them get rid of it, and then you continue to grow. Okay? I'm going to go ahead then and how do you want to close this?
Finishing up with this stuff.
We can. Should I share my treasure map story?
Sure.
So part of our business is personal development. The value of network marketing for most people is it's the development as a person that you gain from it, from being around people who encourage you to be the best person you can be, being around people who have goals and dreams and are striving to get there, being around people who are staying positive, people who have belief in something, people who want to make a difference in their life and someone else's life, right? That's what the most value we gain from network marketing industry, but it's also extremely lucrative when you use the systems and you build a residual business. So I'll share with you a story that my mentor shared with me, and it really helped bring to focus kind of how our business works. And we're going to use some silly words, okay? So, but we like to dream because that's what we're here. We want to dream of something new, something better, and accomplishing things. So I'm going to use the word treasure map, right? And so he shared with me this story. He told me, Ray, imagine that someone gave you, or you somehow found, however you want, a treasure map, a real actual treasure map. And you saw it, and you found it, and it said there was a treasure here. If you follow this instructions, you'll find it. And so you don't tell nobody, you're just like, what is this? And you follow the map, and you go down the paths, and you start to question some of it some of the time, but you continue to go. You get to a cave, and then you're like a little doubtful because it's a cave, right? But you go in, and you have a flashlight, and you're starting to go, and you're a little bit hesitant, and you finally send something up ahead, and it starts to glimmer, and you continue. Point is, you don't give up. You finally get there. You follow the path, and you get there, and you find this huge pile of gold coins. Okay? And you're like, what the? Look at these huge, big old pile of gold coins. You're thinking, wait, first of all, your first thoughts are, is this real? Is this real? Are these real? Is this some kind of hidden camera thing? Some kind of scam? What's going on here? Are you guys trying to trick me? What is this stuff? Is it real? And you decide to pick some up, and you decide to take some with you because you want to have it looked at. So you're quiet. You go home, and you get it appraised, if you want to say. You take it to the guy. The guy's like checking it out, and he goes, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And you're like, "What?" He's like, "Where did you get? Like, this is the purest gold I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is amazing. I've never seen gold as pure as this. This is just like incredible." He's like, "Where did you get this? This is amazing." And you start to get nervous. Why? Because you're thinking about that big old pile and your dad's over there, right? You're like, "Oh, damn. Why did I leave it?" You're like, "For real?" Yes, he's telling you this is the real thing. And you're like, "Okay, cool." And you leave and you go home. And what's the first thing you're going to go do? You're going to go back to that pile, right? You're going to go back to that pile prepared to bring a lot more home. And so what do? You follow the same path, and you're very detailed about going back the same way. Why? Because you don't want to do anything different because you're still a little bit, unsure. Is it really like, you have them there, but when you have something in your hand, you're like, is it really real? And you want to go back, make sure it's not gone, someone took it. So you follow the same path, and you get there, and you just start putting buckets, right? In your car, in your jacket, you're just filling up the coins like crazy, putting them all over. And then you put them in the car, and you freaking speed home, right? You're going home, you're pulling in the driveway, honking the horn. Woo! Hey, sweet car, come on out, get out here. Everybody get out here. Help me, look what I found, right? You're excited. You brought them home, and you're telling them, let's go. We got to go back. You get your wife and your kids, and you go back. And this time, because you want them to help you. So you get back there, and you're piling up some more, and you notice something's weird, something's different. You're just like, something's different about this pile. So you take a stick, and you draw this stick around all the way around this pile of gold coins. And you fill up your buckets in the car and everyone with the kids, and you guys get in the car and you head back home. Right? And then when you come back, again, you notice that the pile, that line that you drew is gone. It's gone. And you're like, where'd it go? You notice not only is it gone, but the pile's closer to the front of the cave. Why? Because it grew. Everything that you took just came back 3-4 times over. Everything that you took was not only replaced once or twice, but just abundantly, right? So now what are you thinking? You're thinking the more I take, the more it's going to grow. You need to get more help, right? So what do? You go home and you place ads in Craigslist? I need some help getting coins. You go
I'll give some to you to help me, right?
You go on Facebook and, hey, you interested in getting some coins? Hey, would you like to get some coins? What do you do? Flyers? No. Who do you tell?
Friends.
Freaking people you love. Everybody and anybody you care and think about that would benefit from this, because you found the purest gold of all, and you want to share with them. Also knowing that the more you take, it's going to be there for everybody. So you're not even worried about it running out. You're just sharing it with everybody and anybody that you know. That's how you would want to do it.
That's the right thing to do.
Right? And you know that you're going to eventually the gold is going to come out of the cave and people are going to see you going back and forth. And eventually it's going to get out, this secret, this treasure. So you do see the need to try and get as much as you can, at least with those people that you know. So the urgency's there, right?
Con visión, ayudar a las familias a cambiar sus vidas. Y si nosotros vamos a ser parte de cambiar vidas de muchas personas, entonces muy pronto va a ser diamante Silvia y cada uno de ustedes. Entonces muy pronto vamos a lograr esos sueños que cada quien está buscando, ¿verdad? Gracias.
Miren lo importante que es conocer cuál es el porqué propio y el porqué de nuestro equipo de trabajo. Porque lo que dice nuestra diamante Rosilicón, cuando nosotros conocemos el sueño y el porqué de nuestro empresario, de nuestro líder, vamos a comprometernos nosotros a trabajar por esos sueños. Porque ¿cuál es el capital de esta industria del network marketing? ¿Cuál es el capital más importante?
La gente.
La persona, la gente. Ese es el capital más importante que nosotros tenemos y debemos conocer. Porque si nosotros en nuestra red registramos a una persona y la dejamos a su suerte y no le enseñamos, no conocemos sus sueños, su porqué y la razón por la que está acá, pues sencillamente nuestro negocio no va a tener buenos resultados. Cuando conocemos ese porqué, empezamos a trabajar por ese sueño y empezamos a hacer una serie de preguntas. Todo está enlazado a un sistema. Entonces, ¿cuál es la pregunta? Por ejemplo, si la persona, el sueño es lograr la educación de sus hijos, entonces la pregunta sería, ¿cuáles son los ingresos mensuales que usted necesita para lograr tener la educación de sus hijos? ¿Verdad? Entonces dice, no, yo necesito más o menos, pongamos un ejemplo, $500 semanales necesito para lograr eso. Ok, $500 semanales, estamos hablando de un rango oro, ¿sí? Entonces vamos a proponernos metas. Entonces vamos a realizar acuerdos. Entonces la meta es en cuánto tiempo usted quiere llegar a tener ese rango oro. No, que más o menos 6 meses. Listo, perfecto. ¿Cuántas horas usted está dispuesta a trabajar semanalmente para Gano Excel? Tanto tiempo. ¿Listo? Entonces todo va enlazado y cuando nosotros adquirimos compromiso con nuestro empresario y él con nosotros, empezamos a ver resultados. ¿Listo? Vamos al paso número 2. El paso número 2 es muy importante. Es que debemos ser producto del producto. Lo que les estaba comentando anteriormente, debemos desarrollar nuestro propio testimonio. En el caso, la señora que nos comentó un testimonio muy fuerte de que tenía un problema de salud, cuando ella desarrolla su propio testimonio, va a hablar y a compartir con seguridad de que el producto funciona porque lo vio en su cuerpo, en su organismo, o en un ser cercano, en un familiar. Entonces, por eso es importante que seamos producto del producto y que mensualmente nos mantengamos activos, calificados. Recomendable mediante el AuroChip mantenernos activos para no perder tampoco nuestro cheque semanal, ¿sí? De que de pronto se nos olvida activarnos y resulta que esa semana teníamos un cheque de $500. No, eso no nos puede pasar. Entonces, por eso se recomienda que utilicemos este método para mantenernos activos. Y también pues aprovechar los beneficios que tenemos. Tenemos regalías donde incluso podemos obtener nuestro producto completamente gratis. Paso número 3. El paso número 3 es lista de contactos. Inmediatamente hagamos nuestra lista de contactos sin descartar a nadie. Ay, que esta persona no tiene educación, no, él no sirve para el negocio. No, que esta persona ya se ve que tiene mucho dinero, no creo que ya tenga sueños. No. O que de pronto esa persona tenga un problema de salud y necesite de nuestro producto. No debemos descartar a nadie. En esa lista de contactos debe ir, por ejemplo, el abogado que nos asesora, el jardinero, la peluquera, todo el mundo, porque de allí puede salir un diamante. ¿Sí? Entonces, por eso es importante nuestra lista de contactos. Para eso debemos hacerle acompañamiento a nuestro empresario, porque de allí va a salir la filtración. Vamos a empezar a filtrar. Recuerden que de esas 100 personas que se recomienda que hagamos, el 95% nos pueden decir que no están interesados, que no quieren ni el producto ni el plan de negocio. Pero otros nos pueden decir sí, nos interesa hacer el negocio, consumir el producto. Pero ese otro 5% de la lista de contactos nos puede decir sí. Me uno a ti, Silvia, y quiero hacer parte de tu equipo y quiero irme de la mano contigo a crecer la mesa. ¿Listo? Por eso es necesario nuestra lista de contactos. Paso número 4. Presentar el negocio. Tenemos todas las herramientas. Presentar el negocio es muy importante y para eso debemos hacer el acompañamiento a nuestro empresario, porque por medio de la lista de contactos vamos a empezar a hacer los coffee break. ¿Quién sabe qué es un coffee break? ¿Quién me puede decir qué es un coffee break?
Una